Good afternoon, good day. I hope you are well. We've got a horrible, miserable, stormy old afternoon going on, so I hope the light is good enough for you to see me. Called to my table to do a little bit of a guidance talk with you guys, which is lovely. Just put up my Christmas tree, done all of that, all the Christmas decks downstairs, so it all looks a little lovely. Did a little bit of tidying up earlier, and this little affirmation sheet of paper suddenly appeared from, and I don't even know where it came from, to be honest. And I've written on the top of the page, believe, accept, receive. And these are the affirmations. I trust in the magic and the power within me. Everything I touch turns to gold. My energy attracts magic. I am calling my energy and power back to me. I am simply stunning. I choose to listen and dance to the music of the universe, and I am worthy of the most beautiful things. Today is a good day to be happy, loving, and peaceful. Oh, so what a beautiful affirmation page. I don't even know where it had gone to. Anyway, I am calling my energy back and my power back to me. It is time. And the magic is around. This morning I felt the magic very, very clearly. And I said to you, I don't know if I said to you guys, but I know, yes, I think I probably did say yesterday in my reading, I went for that walk, and I felt like, because we'd gone through the portal, everything was very bright. Everything, the colors were very bright. It was a very bright shine. I felt it very much in the energy. It was beautiful. But obviously today I didn't think about it until I went to go for my walk, and I looked at my clock and it said 12:12. And I thought, okay. So off I go for my walk, and the colours indeed were magical. But I looked up and there was this most beautiful kestrel, and he was circling around and around, and he was quite close above me, circling around and around. Then he flew off, and I thought, I wonder if I'll see him again. And I kept walking and looking up and looking at the tree, and there he came again, round and round, and then he went. So I thought that was very magical. Obviously a message of some sort was coming to me, and I just loved that. I just felt really blessed and peaceful, and I felt like I was in my spiritual zone, which was lovely. And then when I got to the bottom, I went and I found my big tree. There's a beautiful big tree, and often I can't get to it when there's all brambles and things. But sometimes, especially when it's in the winter now, it cuts back and what have you, the pathway is a little clearer and it's not as muddy at the minute. So I thought, right. And off I clamber down this pathway to this beautiful tree, and I put my hand on, asked the tree, can I please ground myself with you? And I could feel this energy, this bubbling within me. Oh dear, sorry, there's a confirmation. And I just was like at peace. It was just beautiful. So really, really, really special. I woke up in my normal time this morning, and I absolutely was thinking about the Chamber of Manifestation when I woke up this morning, the card from yesterday. The card today was the Chamber of Forgiveness. And when I was thinking about my Chamber of Manifestation, I was thinking about a person, and I was thinking about how I would like to manifest the change. And I allowed myself to go there. I allowed myself to think about a conversation or two, or what it would look like or feel like. And I just allowed it. And I can't remember how long it went, but it went for quite a while in my head and what have you. And you know where you sort of feel like you've dozed off, but then you haven't really, but then suddenly you come around and it's been an hour, that kind of feel. And then this morning, again, confirmation, I'm so sorry. And then Chamber of Forgiveness was our card today. And I have put it up as my daily card, and I thought, right, so what is it that I need to know? Chamber of Forgiveness. And I'll read it to you because I think it's good for you to know what it's about. But it reminds us of our innate innocence and the need to keep our heart tender towards ourselves and others. And I really thought about that a lot in terms of the conversations, that type of thing that you have with people. And I often have conversations with people in my head. And it is to soften and to humble ourselves into our humanness. And when the heart hurts, it wants to shut down, harden, and close itself off from the world. This is a normal reaction to the ache that comes with being human. The Chamber of Forgiveness is a card of heart healing and deep, deep compassion for yourself and for others. So it invites us to find a way to keep our heart open through the hurt, the blame, the betrayal, the anger, and the shame. Not to shut down or close our heart over or harden ourselves from life. Our grief is evidence of how much we love, for it's possible to live with an open heart and not experience hurt or grief. Forgiveness has a mysterious timing and you cannot rush it. But there often comes a day when, after many tears have been shed and candles lit, the heart doesn't ache like it did before. We may find a softness in our voice where there was previously sharpness and pain. This is the energy of the Chamber of Forgiveness. It's a process that's unfolding within us always. And if this card appears for you, then chances are this process is intelligently unfolding within you too. And I really felt that. And I even put my purple hoodie on today, and then I realized what it says, keep calm. And I really do feel, and it says canter on. So it's about keeping calm, keeping going, keep stepping. And this morning, one of the cards that came out in the intuitive whisper deck was next step. Take that next step, keep going. And it's beautiful purple. So the intuition is very strong, very powerful. So that's really where I'm at with this talk with you so far. I have no idea why it's coming up, but it's coming up for a reason. So we are allowing it. We are also being very much, I am supported on my path with the dragonfly today. That was another card that came out this morning. And I do believe that so strongly. And because when I do the tidying up, or I see a card, or I see a paper like this, it's come back to remind me of something. And believe, accept, and receive. Just believe, accept, and receive. When it comes, it'll come. When it's meant for you, it'll be for you. When you are ready to receive it, you will receive it. Trust in that. Believe in it. So I trust in the magic and the power within me. Say those words every morning. And really, when you think about taking yourself to that point of forgiving other people, seeing things from a different perspective, freeing yourself up energetically so that energy can come back in a way that it needs to come to you. That is when you move along, when things change, when you grow. And that is our spiritual guidance always. So today we've got on the table, we have got the Akashic Records tarot, because Akashic Records is very strong right now in terms of our guidance. And because I saw that 1212 portal today, I really felt drawn to the Akashic Records and thinking there is some guidance here for us going forward. Let's think for next week, let's see what is going to come. So we have the King of Roses and the Loving Elementals in reverse. A King of Roses, which is all about love and desire and passion. And, are you loving yourself? Are you allowing love to come into your life? And then we have got the elementals, the Three of Roses, all the little elementals all around you, seeing your signs and what have you, really very strongly. And when I walked into my woods today, I really felt like the elementals are here. I'm telling you, the elementals were around me, and I wanted to protect my woods so much. And just going to that beautiful big old tree, putting my hands on that tree, grounding myself, really was a way in which I could feel that beautiful Mother Gaia, that nature, that real energy that was within me. The Queen of Scrolls has come out as well. The Queen of Scrolls, the King of Roses, the Loving Elementals, and the Queen of Scrolls. So I'm going to leave it there for a minute. And I'm going to also read to you what our little guidance is with our calendar today. And it says, make each day your masterpiece. And it says, without great ambition, one cannot reach the summit. So keep calm, Make it your masterpiece. Imagine what it would feel like. Just like I did this morning, I went into that chamber of manifestation. I really just allowed my mind to open, and I had the conversations I wanted to have. And I imagined what it would feel like, and I imagined if that person was in front of me, and it was wonderful. And then because I had the chamber of forgiveness after, I thought, yes, I've got to forgive. I can't, chastise myself for going back to something when it needs to be said, it needs to be cleared, it needs to be energized in some way. So always give yourself the trust that you are guiding yourself to do something. All right, so that's really important. And by doing that, you can reach the summit. You can get to where you need to be. Very important for us right now. So the King of Roses has come out as our first card. Let us have a little look at our roses, our King of Roses. The King of Roses, here he is. I'm going to just hold it so you can see the picture as well. So this card shows a man holding two roses, a red and a white, demonstrating a balance of passion and purity. At his feet are the yellow roses of healing and creativity. This is the King of Love, a man who is balanced and well-rounded. When he appears in your spread, it indicates that a potential union could be at hand, either in friendship, business, or even romance. Whether this is a new relationship or the blossoming of an old one, this man brings tender-hearted and thoughtful support. He is also someone who would be helpful in your personal life, especially where home or family issues are concerned. Whether the King of Roses is you or another man, the role of husband or father is now opening up to create a happy home and family. This card also lets you know that you are ready to stand up for yourself and take loving but considered action on your own behalf. It's a time of increasing love and compassion, which always starts within. So really that love for self right now, we're in this time of the year as well about family and love and kindness and giving and receiving and happiness and laughter and fun and joy and lightness and peace. And if you are in that mode and feeling this is what the energy is saying, that's what it is all about for you. Okay, standing in your truth is opening so many doors. That was a drop down that's just come from Connected Conduit. So really, this is about loving you, loving who you are, loving. And it might be about somebody, because you're putting that energy out, then let that energy come back to you. All right, the Three of Roses. Reversed. This card, I'm going to give it, shall hold it for you. This card reveals a serious split from the fun-loving child within, from your own spirit, and from your union with the natural world. It's also a time when you seem to have lost your enthusiasm for life. So try not to take things too seriously. It's important to find a joyful purpose. Meditate more, do things that make you happy, open your heart to your own radiant self and to the dancing happy beings who are only a breath away. Feel yourself smile in the happy lightness of being that they bring. Every time you take a moment to do this, you open your heart to joy. So it's about finding that happiness. Perhaps this time of the year is a time that really is quite difficult for you. Often if you've split up from someone, you've got children, and it's about sharing that time as well. And, one of my closest friends, she's on her own this Christmas. She's not actually going to be with her children, and it's quite difficult for her. But at the same time, she knows she needs to get through this herself. And she feels like she's being called to do something, she's just not sure what. And it's quite important that you understand that sometimes these moments, because they are probably a little bit more significant than others, are really trying to show you something about you within, something you need healing, something that you need to be addressing. Okay, so really value this moment if you're feeling that way. But, you know, it is about changing that perspective to understand it as being something to be joyful about, because you're going to learn, you're going to change, there's going to be growth, you're going to get out of something. If you're aware of something, then you are going to get out of something. The Queen of Scrolls. Where is the Queen of Scrolls? Forces, Roses, Scrolls. So the Queen of Scrolls, let's have a little look at her. Reversed, there we go. Sometimes this card reversed shows some sort of separation with an intellectual female who has strong communication skills or who works in a marketing or communication field. She could be a friend, a family member, spouse, or co-worker. The separation could be due to distance, disruption, or breakup, or even divorce. Whatever the cause, let it go. This card reversed could indicate some significant problems with or for this person as well. So the Queen of Scrolls may also indicate that you or a woman in your life may be losing a work position that involves management, research, study, or communication. There may be some uncertainty about the future. But the Queen of Scrolls is a woman of wisdom and is very close to the Akashic records. Turn to this side of you and let the records guide you now. So really important here to really listen to the wisdom within you. Understand that right now you are being guided. Call your power back. That affirmation. Okay, it is very important you really think about the wisdom within you right now. All right, King of Roses, this love scenario. Right, the Akashic Library has come out for the King of the Akashic Library. Number 2, very big library, lots of information, lots of books, lots of guidance. Maybe it's something that you need to learn a little bit more about. Okay. Let's read it. Number 2. There's a major arcana card, so pay attention. Sometimes this card can indicate writing or publishing a book for you, but this card also symbolizes a new initiation, an ability to manifest new life in every way. And it's under the King of Roses, so this love that you are feeling for yourself, or this person that's bringing love to you, you're manifesting it, you're asking for it, it's going to come. The Akashic record, you have moved deeper into the Akashic records and to your higher self-awareness. Further investigation may be required, but you now have a better understanding of your old motives and your new purpose. It is also a time of heightened intuition. Remember I said about the purple. As well as greater self-creation. During this phase, all you have to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new records in the Akasha. To get started, write one simple declaration about the future you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often. So go into that chamber of manifestation and talk it out. Talk about it. Speak to that person that you want in your life. Ask them to come. Then decide one thing you can do to make it happen and do it. Anything can happen now. The breadth of the landscape before you rests solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. Beautiful. Loving elementals, please. Caught in the ruins. Now this loving elementals and caught in the ruins, this is automatically telling me that, you know, you need to shift that perspective. Remember, to get out of there, maybe something that you're just not quite ready to let go of, something that's still keeping you a little stuck. Because as we said, you know, sometimes this time of the year, it can be a little bit difficult. So if that's the case, see why you're stuck with it. Have a look at yourself. But know that the roof isn't on this. There is an opportunity to free yourself. See things from a different perspective. The Queen of Scrolls, the wisdom that we need. Could you give us some guidance for the Queen of Scrolls, please? And the wisdom. And you know what? The Queen of Scrolls as well. That's the picture on the book. That's very magical. Very magical. Okay, add some. I'm going to read it to you because that is a very magical saying. I don't know if it goes in a reversal, but we'll have a look. And it's 22. And 2 and 2, obviously, 22, duality, balance, harmony. It is, again, a major arcana. This card shows that you may feel you've lost sight of your purpose and contact with friends, your higher self and spirits who attend you. Maybe you're too emotional or stressed or just busy. Say add some and remind yourself that you're here for a reason. It's time to do the work that helps you arrive at your dreams. So make every day your masterpiece, and without great ambition, one cannot reach the summit. Very clear picture. So someone here needs to hear this. And because this is an emotional time of the year, possibly for you, then you need to address that emotion and see what it is that you can change within you. They have not, no matter why you feel disconnected, it is when you have, this is when you need your life helpers and spirit guides most. So the elementals, remember that, okay? They have not deserted you, so don't desert yourself. Open the door and renew your commitment. Meet them in your life and your meditations. When you do, you'll find the help, love, and joy that attend to you right now. During this phase, it is important to take some action towards your purpose each day. There it is. Make each day your masterpiece. Even little steps will take you to your destination. Magic, absolute magic. Thank you so much for that. That is amazing. That is beautiful. All right, so we have a very clear indication now, don't we, of how and what it is that we are having to be we're being guided with right now. So let's ask our beautiful wisdom of the oracle to give us a bit more detail in terms of this, the King of Roses, this love. Love is on the table very much now. What is our guidance for this week, please? Okay, on top of the Akashic Library, anything else, please? What is our guidance, please? Exchanging gifts. Yes, it is about exchanging gifts. Absolutely. This time of the year, and you know it's beautiful and pink, orphaned in reverse. So we and that came out on top of the Court in the Ruins. So you need to be this shadow, this situation, whatever it might be. Try very hard. Unfinished symphony. So there's something that is unfinished. The Akashic Library, okay. Really, it came out on top of the King of Roses and the Akashic Library. Unfinished symphony. Something that you need to still be talking about, thinking about, learning about. Whatever it is, it's something here that you can look at and solve and be part and let it be part of you. Exchanging gifts. So loving elementals caught in the ruins, exchanging gifts. And then we have with the add some in reverse, of course, orphaned in reverse. So let's have a little look. Unfinished symphony. It's a 10, so completion. We know that, how that works. This is unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. I'm going to read the relationship message. Moving on, it's difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid. You haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. Exactly what I said to you. Have the conversations. Doesn't matter if they're not in front of you. Have them out there. Have them to your higher self. Have them to your universe. Have them to spirit. But make sure you have those conversations. You will feel so much better. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. So write that letter, make the call, or even have a conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are. Make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past. Only then can new love blossom. So that's a beautiful, beautiful message, very clear message. New love can blossom. So this King of Roses can come in, but you've got to close that door of the past. You've got to have that unresolved scenario. Exchanging gifts. The law of giving and receiving, currency trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. You're entertaining into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, so you don't have to stay caught in any ruins. Okay? Be very mindful of why that is. What is this? Perhaps you're not showing enough gratitude for what you have and who you are. You know, sometimes we do sit in a little bit of a spiral or a woe is me feeling, don't we? And we forget actually how wonderful our life is and how much we actually do have. So that's really important. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and better and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. And it's very pink. I'm being called to the fact that it's very pink. So love again. Very much about love and love for yourself and love for other people. You don't need to be caught in a bad spiral just because of this time of the year. All right. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. And then we have orphaned, number 5, in reverse. So I'm going to read it as the protection message. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. Now, interesting how it, the Queen of Scrolls is the wisdom. She can use her wisdom on this. Addson was in reverse. Orphans, this is a whole reversal. Okay, so something here needs to be addressed. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional. Don't stay caught in the ruins. You can ask for your guidance. It is there for you to take you to this reciprocation for yourself, really. Life wants you to love you. Let it. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Right, I'm going to ask for our little gifts, our little guidebook, just to... Right, so let's have a little look at the little guidebook. What can you tell us about what is on our table as our guidance, please? Success. Thank you. And success on top of Unfinished Symphony. So there's success in the love side of things. Definitely, if you believe in that, if you want to believe in that. Wisdom came out for the Queen of... Look. Wisdom. Use your wisdom wisely. And there is a change. Okay, and it almost feels like that is sort of autumn time, winter time, autumn to winter. There's been a change. Perhaps in your shift of your perspective and maybe some things. Let's have a look what is down here. So we have down here, new beginning. And again, the pink, okay, that came out very clearly. And the key. You hold the key to the knowledge, to the wisdom, to the change that you need. And you're being gifted it right now. I almost want to put it on top of this Caught in the Ruins. I feel like I want to give you this key. Okay, you do have this. You can get out of this. And it just might be a bit of an emotional block or emotional thing because of this time of the year. I'm feeling that very strongly. But yes, we have success on top of Unfinished Symphony. So there's a success to this for you and good vibes. This good vibe card often comes out, but this beautiful success. Look how these balloons are floating up. It's like you're seeing things because of the Akashic Library, because of the knowledge, because of your wisdom from a different perspective. Perhaps when this person arrives, or perhaps just how you're viewing yourself and loving yourself and not giving yourself enough love. But it's all about this new beginning for you now. Okay, and there's purpose on the bottom. Keep moving forward. Keep your purpose. Keep your belief in yourself. All right, let's go with the Astro Ascension deck as well. Beautiful. Astro Ascension deck. We have some, guidance straight away. 3 cards down here. Oof, 3 cards down here. On top of success in the Akashic Library, we have Jupiter, Light of Wisdom. So this is your Wheel of Fortune. On top of success. Lucky you. Lucky you. Growth, expansion, abundance, faith, hope, mercy, blessings, generosity, and positivity. Good luck. Lucky, lucky you came out on top of the Akashic Library, and success and good vibes. So honestly, this is the beautiful row that is absolutely, but you just got this little something that you need to address. This little unfinished business, and I'm really feeling it as being very little. All right, so we have the 4th house, home and family, Chariot and High Priestess, healthy roots. Okay, this time of the year. Okay, so exchange those gifts, that healthy root. The 5th house is pleasure. Create a life filled with joy. Have fun again. It was very clearly indicated. Add some, the Queen of Scrolls, add some in reverse. This orphans, you do not need to sit in this shadow anymore. It's time to have joy. You have the key for this success, by the way. It is about your new beginning. So it's romance. Here it is, the King of Roses. Fun, joy, creativity, self-expression. Love you. Keep calm. Keep going. Make each day your masterpiece. Own it. And then we have Pluto here. With find power in the shadows, the judgment. Remember I said to you, you don't have to sit in that shadow anymore. Find power in it. See what you can change right now for that forward motion. Transformation, intensity, destruction, death, deep truths, rebirth. So Chamber of Forgiveness, forgive it all. No need to sit in it anymore. Honestly, move forward. Pluto's there very much guiding you. All right, so yes, it's all about that change now. So finally, I just want to get us a couple of tarot to confirm what we have with our beautiful oracles. I mean, this is a beautiful spread. All of this create life filled with joy. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have it all. And I'm telling you, they keep throwing these on the floor for me today. All right, so we've got the Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. So really find those new ideas. Find this, this joy. I feel like I'm saying this is your light within. Shine it. Shine your light. Make sure that you can really, use the Queen of Scrolls is all about this wisdom. Use the wisdom now. It's okay to cry. The library, it was in reverse. So it is about making that change. Have the cry, have the emotional, but finish. Done, and then move on. We have to take that next step. And the Cozy Wicks, take a chance for each morning is a new beginning. Write your masterpiece each day. Take a chance. Go for it. This is your Fool card. This is your leap of faith. This is your trust and believe. This is keep calm and canter on. Take the next step. It is time, my friend. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you. Absolutely love that. Subscribe, share, whatever you feel like you want to do. I wish you a wonderful week if I don't see you again. But if you do want to see me again, then subscribe and put the bell on and I'll be there. I'll be there for our daily guidance from my beautiful spirit team. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. I'll see you again soon.